So you want to learn how to edit videos in 2024. This is what I would do to get started today. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Reina. I'm a video editor in the B2B tech sales space, industry, niche, whatever you want to call it. I've been editing videos professionally for a little over a year now, but I've been editing in general for much longer than that. The first thing I would do to get started in video editing is to choose a software. Become a pro at whatever software that you choose, learn the ins and outs of it, and just become that go-to expert. Something like Final Cut Pro is great if you're looking for something that's really easy to learn, and they only have a one-time cost fee of $299, and then you have that program for life. Final Cut Pro was the first professional software that I used after using iMovie and doing absolutely everything I could in iMovie. Final Cut Pro was a super easy entry point for me, but I did find a few limitations as I got more advanced in video editing. Another software you could choose is DaVinci Resolve. That one's super trendy right now, and I know that you can download it for free. You do have to pay to access some other features. I think it's a great software. They use a lot of AI, color correction is amazing. They're doing a fantastic job over there. It's just not the right software for me. The software that I use is Adobe Premiere Pro, and I use it for a few reasons. Adobe has a monopoly on the industry, so they also cover things like graphic design, and I'm interested in apps like After Effects, which help do motion graphics, and I also use Illustrator to help with that as well. So just having that connected workflow where I can go from program to program without closing out and saving and all of that has been super helpful for me. The biggest downside to Adobe, in my opinion, is that they have a monthly subscription fee, and that can get pricey. Besides that, any of these three video editing programs are going to be able to handle relatively complex editing, so they're going to be fantastic softwares to choose if you're looking to grow in video editing. Something like CapCut or Capsule are going to be lower barrier entry points, and they're going to be able to get the job done. It's just harder to grow in from them. It just depends. Are you making this your career, or are you just helping to supplement your job? The second thing I would do to learn video editing is to choose a specific project, and choose a project that touches on a few different skill sets. So let's say you're a marketer and you want to learn how to edit social content. That's stuff for like TikTok or Twitter or LinkedIn, short form videos, things that people need to watch and understand super fast. First, you're just going to film yourself talking, and you're going to make it short, 60 seconds or less. Then you're going to throw it in whatever software you chose and start editing. You're going to try to figure out how to add music, B-roll, graphics, all of those fun things. Diving into video editing head first is going to expose you to the infinite amount of things that you can do with it. The easiest way to learn how to use whatever software you chose is by using the software you chose. It's going to be super difficult to learn where all the buttons and keys within that software are, but repetition is key. Even now, years later, I'm searching up shortcuts for how to do different things within the softwares. The third thing I would do if I was learning how to video edit all over again would be to watch a lot of YouTube. Like, a lot of it. I'm a self-taught video editor. Quite literally, everything I know is from the internet. I would say 95% of what I know was free, ungated content, stuff that was just on YouTube when I searched a question I had. Great sources that you could start by looking at are like Think Media, Premiere Gal, Vince Oprah. But don't just look at the tutorial-based channels. Also look at people who are just making sick content. I've been getting inspiration from people like Elliot is a Cool Guy or Cole Kerwin. And then of course, everybody's gotten inspiration from Casey Neistat at some point. I'm also working on documenting how I edit my videos, so you should be able to find some content on that here real soon. I also spend a lot of time on other socials. Probably more than I would like to admit. I always preach to stop scrolling mindlessly and start scrolling mindfully. Think about the videos that you're watching over and over and over again, and what makes them good videos? Once you figure out what makes them good videos, was it the pacing, the music, was it the cuts, was it the graphics, what was it? Then try to emulate those videos for your own content. Learning how to edit videos isn't an overnight thing, but it can be done in a few weeks if you're committed. You'll see a ton of video editors who work hard. They work hours and hours and hours. And it's not just that they're workaholics, it's their commitment to problem solving and learning. And be sure to follow me on LinkedIn for more video editing tips, or on TikTok for the fun stuff. Slay that.